Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AEGIS Tournament Finals. Facing off today, we have BriFox and Reggie.
Hey.
Hello.
Wow, that's all the introductions we're getting, huh?
Did you want more?
You said you were going to do the introductions and then people could talk.
Yeah,
so
BriFox
I
and
was
Reggie.
under the impression that you... I thought we were going to come in with weighing in this corner.
Okay. Hey, I'm Brian. I go by BriFox online, I guess. I'm playing Cal, and I'm going to be the champion of Aegis.
He's incorrect or is lying to you all, and I am amazing. I am Reggie. I will be playing Vatisse today, my commander, and he is the best.
I'm sorry, look at your energy tracker. I think you'll be playing as the real best commander.
Get this garbage off my screen.
We had such a nice professional start there, playing the trailer,
oh no,
had the theme music.
I can't get rid of it.
Then this all happens. I'm proud of both of you. This couldn't have gone any other way.
Oh, also I have sushi. That's important.
You didn't bring me any sushi? Wow. I see you want me to root for BriFox.
Oh, yeah.
So, as we've announced before, this is the finals of the AEGIS tournament that's been going on for the past few weeks. Been some really awesome games, and they've all been leading up to this moment. BriFox versus Reggie are the champions from our various divisions. So, I guess let's start with Reggie here in the blue corner. And how do you think the tournament's been going for you so far?
I am honestly surprised I have made it. I was lucky with the bye round for one thing, but my other two matches went pretty well. But I honestly was not sure of my level of skill compared to other people because I haven't been playing board games for that long.
Well, would you like to go over your team for us?
Sure, I would. I'm playing the best robot ever, ICA 610, commanded by Vatisse. And his ability allows me to shift any robot 2 spaces at the beginning of my turn, including my enemies. I have the Axis 100, who's really good at doing a lot of damage, as long as he doesn't move before he shoots. I have the L400, which explodes everything. I have
including
the Gon,
itself,
which is an excellent shield and a terrible energy maker.
And a non-existent attacker.
Yeah, and then I have the Snow, which is good at repairing and doing accuracy buffs. Also, I have the Arrows 400, which is also good at accuracy buffs, but not quite as good. And then I have the SSM 400, which shares much of a similarity to the Axis 100, is it does a lot of damage if it doesn't move.
Do you want to just give us a brief overview of your combined strategy?
Well, I can give you a brief overview of my combines. I'm not sure I want to go into my strategy.
No, go into your strategy. Let's see this.
I have my L200, which is really good at making more explosions, and then my my L2000, and then my L4000, which is even better at making explosions. We have the Gon 200, which is a super Gon that defends buffs others as well as itself, as well as it actually having damage. We have the Snow 2000 and the Snow 6000, which both have excellent buffs and are good long-range buffers. We have the SSM 3000, which is really good at doing long-range burst area damage. And then we have the SSM 8000, which probably won't happen.
But great
What is-
descriptor.
He does even more powerful long-range attacks. And I think that's my team.
Awesome. So, moving over to the red corner, Mr. Brian Fox over here.
Yes, that is my full name.
So, would you like to go over your team a bit? And just tell us about how you think the
A little
tournament's
bit.
been going for you so far.
Well, I think the tournament's going well because, unlike Reggie, I have earned my way here. I had no buy rounds. I have won every single match. And I think it's been a lot of fun. I really want to win, so I'm trying pretty hard. And the smack talk has been just a lot of fun. So, for my team, I'm playing Cal, the commander that I helped design. And she is fantastic and amazing. And so long as my robots are against terrain, they get jamming 1, so I can reroll enemies' attacks that target them. I have her equipped onto my Esper 600, which deals a nice amount of damage and is stupidly hard to hit. I have my Sen 100 for that long-range laser attack. I've got my Izzy to deal a tiny bit of damage, but more importantly, disarm my enemies so they can't use any of their actions. They can still move, though. I have my Ion, which does a ton of energy drain, so my enemies can do less and less on their turn, and it's great. And I've got my Arc 100, which is nice and mobile and has a decent amount of damage coming out of it. And then there's my sideboard, which I'll mention if we ever get to them.
Okay,
And then
let's go
my
over your combines real
combines-
quick.
My combines, I've got the Sen line, which is really good at energy drain. I've got the Ender line, which is from my sideboard, so who cares? I've got the Arc 3000, which we call the Ninja Bot. It does a lot of damage and makes everybody hit less, which is great. I've got the Izzy 4000, which just doesn't let people do anything. And I've got the Ida, which is also my side pool, so it doesn't matter.
Well, fair enough.
I like how I mentioned my whole side pool. And then we're just like, screw my side pool.
What you're
These guys
saying
suck.
is you're cooler than BriFox is.
I have 7 robots that I actually care about.
Oh, I
So
care
much
about my
for
side pool. They're just
friendship.
not relevant right now.
The post-match call-outs are pretty awesome. So, let's see here. Now we've gone over all the teams. I think let's get on to it, right?
I had no time to prepare of what my robot team is going to be against this.
You have
Well,
had
first
a
off,
couple
let's roll to
weeks.
see who goes first.
I honestly wasn't entirely sure I'd make it this far.
And that's the difference between you and me. I rolled an 8.
I just liked being a realist and not gloating to everyone that I was definitely going to win.
Oh, I'm a realist too.
Well, it looks like the difference
I'm
between
gonna win.
BriFox and Reggie is about 2.
Cool. So, I'm going to go first.
I haven't even picked my robots out yet. Like, I thought we were supposed to do that first.
I mean, I wasn't planning on switching my sideboard, so you can do what you want.
Okay. I like how confident you are. You're not even going to say anything else. Okay, yeah. Alright.
So we're just going to zoom in on BriFox's team here while Reggie secretly decides on his robots.
I'm zooming in on BriFox's team while I decide which robots.
It's fair. I mean, like, my team has been public knowledge since after the first match. So
Yes, but I had been planning for each opponent that I was fighting next separately, and then I had one day, and by the time I knew that we were definitely going to be doing it today, I had like 2 hours before bed, things to do, worked at 8 in the morning, and then I
Look, he
literally
had car
just got home
trouble to
10
deal
minutes
with.
ago.
That's an acceptable excuse for not being
that's fair.
fully prepped
I'm just
today.
Yes, my
saying.
car is broken.
I'm just saying. I've been planning against your team for like a week and a half.
To be fair, the last team you fought was also a Vitesse team, so
That was a completely different team. Like I have notes on both teams individually, not together.
Jesus Christ.
so BriFox, we've got
The-
people rooting for you in chat over here.
Woo!
Oh, sure, don't go for the underdog. I saw one of them just going, "Oh, he seems confident. I'm voting for him."
Yeah, man.
And then there's just some
gotta
general
have
cheering
that-
in the chat for the concept of the finals and robot
Gotta
fighting
have
in
that
general.
charismatic leader going on, you know?
Oh, when's the charismatic leader getting here?
It's a good question. For now, I'll be the interim.
Yeah, I thought we had like 2 programmer nerds here and Reggie.
Yeah, pretty much. But I am also a drama nerd.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Done a lot of improv and some clowning. Bit
See,
of traditional.
charisma's my dump stat. So is strength
Alright,
and
I
dexterity.
think I am good. I'm going to keep this team.
Cool.
Okay, let's
Who's
take a
going
look
first?
at what Reggie has decided on. The same team that we had laid out for him originally.
Yes, but my team can switch out between 2 different builds, and I had to decide which of the 2 builds. It matters.
It does.
Well, going into this with a lot less planning than any of my other matches, so we'll see how this goes.
Don't worry, just channel your inner breeze, Reggie.
No, I don't want to do that. If anything, I want to channel my inner Ryan. Go in with nothing and then somehow win anyways.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Channel your
that's
inner
the
Brian.
poor way of
It'll work
thinking.
well.
Ryan plans. Just Ryan's plans are all shenanigans.
No, I remember things that Ryan did, such as, I don't know, drawing cards at random to make a team.
Completely calculated.
Alright, you're bots
We're all
out.
stuck playing this game in 2018. Ryan's playing this game in like 2118.
Alright, I'm good.
Oh. Cool.
Reggie's team
Okay.
broken up into 2 distinct groups. So it looks like both teams are ready,
Yeah.
and BriFox has first turn. So let's get going.
So we'll start by moving my Sen out. Cool. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4, and 1, 2, 3. All right, your turn.
Alright. First off... what do we want exactly here? Oh, geez, wow. I had no idea Esper had that much movement.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. So we're gonna move the Sen back.
Oh no.
We're gonna move the Gon 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna move the snow 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have the energy for all that?
Okay, let me count. 1, 2. 10. God damn it. I gotta do my counter. How dare you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You're actually right. I didn't realize. There we go.
Cool. This is tournament finals, man. Come on.
First
Hey,
turn
no
already,
other
some
tournament.
potential cheating from Reggie.
All right, my
Nice.
turn?
Yep.
Cool. Bring the sun back out. We'll move my Izzy over here. We'll move my arc up.
Ignore how bad that arrow is, please.
All right, your turn.
Alright. We'll move your send back.
Oh no.
We'll move the L up. Snow will move back there. Axis will move right there. Gun will move right there. And defense buff. And he does.
Now, Reggie, don't forget to keep track of this on your energy counter there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1,
please.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that was my whole turn.
Cool. So, my turn. We'll move 1 and 2. Six. Your turn.
Alright. I will move back 3. Or 2, actually. Oh. Sorry. Shifty first, then we move
Yeah,
back 2.
gotta make sure you do it first, man.
Yeah, that send being there really changed the dynamic of my L moving 2 spaces on the other side of the board.
That poor Sen.
I'm sure he'll get me back for it. The rest of his team has so much movement that even if I tried to hold them back, they wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So and I'll say I think Snow will move 1 there. And Gon will defense buff. Gon is defense buffed.
So in this first round here, we've got Reggie acting pretty conservatively with his movement, and BriFox closing the distance while trying to use the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting so far.
It's funny how he's using the terrain despite the fact that I literally can't shoot him with anything from that distance.
It's just my playstyle to stick to terrain, man. That's what I like to do.
So, for anyone confused, Cal gives all of her robots jamming 1 if they're next to terrain.
I told them that already.
I'll have some
Well, I
viewers who
can
weren't
tell you
tuned
there's
in
at
for
least
that.
one person here who hasn't seen before, and jamming 1 allows him to spend 1 energy in order to make me re-roll a die.
Well, that was just rude.
Sorry, I was calculating. I knew I wanted to go to at least. Hmm. Gonna move my Sen.
Oh yeah, that Sen actually exists.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna shifty the Gon too.
Sweet.
And L is going to move 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Out of order. L was there, right?
No, you were here.
I was there. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Alright. Snow is gonna accuracy boost the L. It is
Dang.
not.
Well, that is 5 less energy for Reggie on a failed attack. But it was the first attack we've seen in this game, outside of the Gon 100's defense shell, so...
And you moved.
wanna-
Oh, you shifted too. You shifted too. Mind.
Yes, I shifted to it.
Yep.
I did not move.
Yep. It's all good.
Honestly, I was gonna try and get things started, but I guess not.
You still can.
Yeah, not with that accuracy. I'm not.
Well, not with that attitude.
All right, we're gonna move L back 3. There's axis 1, so 1, 2, 3, 1, and Gon gonna move back 2, and defense buff. And that's defense buffed.
Hmm. My turn?
Yep.
My Sen's going to move up 2. My Izzy will move back 3. Then they're going to create the Sen 3000.
Alright.
So, first combined of the game, the Sen 3000 is a long-range energy-burning laser bot. That also happens to have a pretty useful healing ability.
Okay, your turn.
Alright. Alright. Your arc is going to shifty 2. We're going to do some accuracy buffs with the snow onto the 2 robots in front of him. You've got to be kidding me. I have made 2 rolls, and they have both involved double ones.
I'm
Well,
thankful because I just realized what was going to happen there.
yeah, I'm really mad because that's the second time that your arc is going to get away with that. And at this point, I don't have anything else I can try and do. So
I think your snow forgot to turn to face in the right direction when you moved it back a couple rounds ago.
let's see. Do I want to go there?
Somewhere off in the distance, a very confused Etwall just received an accuracy buff.
Etwall doesn't need more accuracy.
Alright, now we pray that all the luck that those ones came from is gone.
So
Sweet.
the Hellfire Wide Bomb is a fairly high-risk, high-reward attack with a fairly low accuracy, but can do a lot of damage in an AoE if you manage to land even
Let
one
me
hit.
tell you, it wouldn't have been if the buff went off at least one of 2 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That leaves me really mad. I'm so mad. This is not going to be a good exchange here. Well, everything is bad now.
Is it my turn?
I'm trying to figure out how I can salvage something to not be completely screwed on this turn. But I'm not finding anything, so just give me 1 second before I
Yep.
just let this happen. I suppose I'm gonna move 2 there with Batiste, and I'm gonna use my last 2 energy to try and stun your arc.
Nope. Dang, that sucks.
That is 4 failed rolls in a row.
That's rough.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. So I am now making...
This is great to see at when I get to the tournament finals.
Ooh, I still make 19 energy.
Oh, look, only a single 1 out of that, and then there are like 4 5s and a 6.
Sweet. So my Sen's going to move 3. And then I'm going to use my EP laser on your axis because your GAN is just out of the way.
Oh, is that the case? Okay. Now, if you don't fail this roll, I'm gonna be real mad.
Yeah, because it's a laser, so it's 2 energy drain on your axis and your snow.
And you get a reroll, and it costs less, and there's less chance.
Reroll 1 on that 1.
There is no god.
Cool, so that's 2 energy burn on your axis, 2 on your snow.
That brings me down to 12 energy. I haven't even done damage yet.
And then my arc is going to fire your L because he's sitting there. He may as well do something. Oh no, you failed the stun.
Yes, I did fail the stun. I failed every roll. Even the ones that are pretty accurate.
Okay, my arc is going to move back. Can I get back 2? Get back. You know what? Okay, he was here? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it was there.
He's going to move up 2 to get right there. Then he's going to use his slashing arc blade. Which failed. Okay. That changes things. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use my micropulsar volt. So every 4 or higher does energy drain to your... 1.
There's 1 energy drain to the L. So, just so everyone who might not be as familiar with this game is, just so everyone who might not be as familiar with the game can follow, energy burn targets the energy production of the robots. If you start at 4 or less energy production, you actually lose the game. So it is a pretty powerful alternate win condition.
Yes, and my team in particular has pretty low energy to start with.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were still playing.
Nope.
Okay. So, first off, we're going to shifty gone too. And then we're going to, let's see. I have to calculate because I have much lower energy than I had last time. All right. I just got to do it this way. We're going to go right here. We're going to hope for good dice on that L fire. All
2
right,
damage.
that's 2 damage. Thank you. And we still didn't calculate enough, and I'm stupid. Damn it. Well, we're gonna have to do something I didn't want to do then. We're gonna go 1, 2. No.
Yeah, he was there.
Gon was there. Gon moved there. Yeah. All right. I'm desperately trying to salvage this energy burn, but I don't think I can do it at this point. That's not gonna help.
I'm sorry, Reggie, but salves don't help with energy burn.
I was trying to count my energy so that I'd be able to combine into the L2000 right there, but I'm 1 energy off.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, if you failed on one more of those rolls,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been able to take out both your arc and your ion, or I would have just been able to buff with the snow, but
Mm-hmm.
not happening either way.
So what are you going to do?
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm really far behind at this point, and I'm trying to work it out. Alright. I think we're going to have Batiste try and stun your arc.
Okay, I'm going to jam one of those.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what I meant to throw. I meant to get very angry at dice. So I've succeeded at 1 die roll so far.
That's rough.
Yeah, this is really bad, and I don't feel like it's my fault.
No, you've been playing pretty well.
I'm really angry at these dice. I'm so mad. I have 2 energy left, I think, at this point. Axis moves 1 and Snow moves 1.
Cool. So it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, my arc's going to move up 1 and slash your L. 3 damage to your L.
Alright.
So your L is producing 2.
My L is currently producing 2.
Okay, I'm going to use my micropulsar volt on your L.
Alright. Oh, and I think you kill it.
No,
No,
I
you
need to
don't
hit on
kill it.
4s.
Alright. So it's taken...
It produces 0 energy now, but it still has...
Oh, it hits on 4s. I see it. Produces 0 energy and has 1 integrity.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. 1, 2.
Cool. My Esper is going to shoot your L.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I was hoping the energy burn would be enough to get through it.
At this point, I'm really just hoping that you fail and I might be able to do something.
Ho 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 ho. 1 damage.
Ah! So I'm producing 9 energy with 4 robots.
Cool. And then my Sen is going to energy drain your gun.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you?
So looking for no ones. Oh, my ping's going a bit. I might... No, it's stabilizing.
Okay,
We're
you
good.
look like you're stabilizing. No ones.
Yep. Cool. So that is 1 energy drain, 1 damage.
Alright. Alright. Gone Shifty's 2. He moves his 2 spaces. So we go 1, 2. And we use 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To combine into the snow. Honestly, at this point, I think Mercy Rule is in order, but we're going to play it out. We are going to give a defense boost to... I don't know, Batiste.
Okay.
And then Batiste is going to try and beam Tentacle with the last 2 energy I have.
I'm going to jam your 6.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter which one I roll, but...
It doesn't. Cool.
Alright. I
Do you
actually
want to move him
stun
anywhere?
you. I have to move him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, with 1 movement, you have to. They have to not be on the same tile, but anything else is whatever.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yes. Now, defense boosts do not help with energy drain, correct?
They
I
do
think they
actually.
Oh,
Defense
do
and
they?
damage buffs specifically do affect energy burn attacks.
I didn't know damage buffs did. That's interesting.
So you gave the damage buff to Vitesse?
I
Or
gave
the
the
defense buff?
to the Batiste.
Defense buff, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That
Yeah,
is
you're fine.
not a direct line.
Yep. My arc is stunned, so 1, 2. So I can't do anything with him. We'll go around. and energy drain Vitesse.
All right.
So 2 energy damage to Vitesse.
Thought you said 3 succeeded.
Yeah, that's 3 successes.
Yeah, but he has a defense buff.
Ah, yes, he does.
He has a defense 2 buff, which means
That's
he does.
1.
So
yes.
1.
Just,
So Kettle, for my energy siphon, do I regain all 3 or just the 1? I'm assuming just the 1.
You only regain for the energy damage you've dealt.
Yep. Cool. 1, 2, 3,
there's
5. Cool. I'm gonna spend all my energy to use my Esper's service pistol on your Axis.
Okay.
No, that doesn't seem smart. I'm gonna move just to there and end with 4 energy. Let me just double check.
Look, I think this is ending.
Yeah.
You want me to give you advice? I
No, it's your
literally
go.
can't touch you.
It's
if
your
you're
go.
there, I literally can't do anything.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay. I move back. I move back 2. I combine. I had that's every energy I have. It's your turn.
What do you combine into? Oh, the Snow 6000?
I combine into the Snow 6000, and then I defense buff, accuracy buff the Axis 100, and that is everything I can do on my turn with my energy.
Cool. So I'm going to move my Ion 1.
Ion should be dead.
Hmm?
Your Arcan Ion should be dead. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Okay, my Ion's going to energy drain your Snow. For 2.
Alright. I forgot to shifty that turn. Oh well.
I thought you shifted Vitesse.
No, Batiste moved with his energy, which is why I used all my energy in that one turn.
Fair enough.
And then my Sen's going to energy drain your Snow.
I believe that Axis is within line of
Axis is blocking
sight.
line of sight there.
Is it? Okay, my Sen does have 1 more movement available to it.
I believe that's still out of line of sight.
Is it?
It is still touching his corner.
From here, when I went center to center...
Center to center, it's intersecting with the other piece of terrain.
Oh, they are both out of range? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then he will just move 2 and go after Axis, which has
2 defense anyways. They don't
defense,
think
so it does
much
nothing.
point for
Okay,
you.
so he'll just move the 2. 2 back. Sorry, my energy, what energy I'm at is a little wonky right now. I moved my Ion 1 and spent... And I got 2 back. And then I moved my Sen 2 now, so I should be at 14.
Oh, ignore that ping. That was the thing
Yes,
accidentally still being
that
underlined.
is it.
Alright.
It's my turn, still.
Oh.
My Esper will go 1, 2, 3, and shoot your Snow. So looking for 3s. 3 damage to your Snow.
Alright. So
And then 5 and 1.
So there's absolutely no way I can come back from this with no combines, 7 energy, and 2 of my
3 more
robots are
damage to
already
your
damaged.
3 more damage to your snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this match. There's nothing I can do at this point. I'm so
Sure.
backed into a corner.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm sure that's in line with the rules, Kettle.
You can concede if you
Yeah.
want to.
I concede this match. This match is completely lost. I think the most thing I could do is I could try and have my Axis do 3 shots to your Esper and hope for 3 6s. No, 2 6s. And then, heck, let's test it.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's not okay.
Yeah, I don't feel good about any part of this. I would have been fine losing if it was like strategy that I did poorly, but Jesus. No, I'm not a superstitious man, but I'm not using these dice.
Well, I mean, let me pull them out of the hand so I
Fair.
can delete them rather than.
No,
They're-
make them watch. Make them.
They're going in a timeout corner. Heck, I like those blue dice you have. I'm gonna take that. I'm brown, right? Yeah.
Here, Reggie, I got a present for you. So that is round 1 over. We had Reggie conceded. Got a present for him.
Cool. I'm gonna say he can't use those dice though because they don't properly roll.
Yeah, they honestly don't.
Really, Reggie? You got 2 6s and you're going to complain?
I'm gonna complain. Like I know he had a bad round, but I'm gonna complain about that.
That was really like I don't blame anyone but the dice, but that was really bad. I'm not happy.
No, I'm glad I won, but that felt kind of squishy and skeezy.
I don't think that felt good on either side.
It's like it's bittersweet for me.
Alright. We have to hope that it turns around in this match. Ah. Alright. I'm
So you
assuming you're
lost, so you
staying
get to
the
go
same.
first. I am.
Alright. We're gonna go different this time.
Cool.
So Retro Samurai in the chat says they're rooting for Reggie. Because Reggie's currently the underdog.
Yeah, now you got
so
that
much
underdog
so.
go.
BriFox, you need to double down on the confidence. That's what got you the fans before.
Right? This is great.
Yeah, but now he's just kicking a person while he's in the dirt.
That's true.
You can't look cool while you're kicking a man who's in a wheelchair.
Except I expected if like Cal was gonna be like nice and like offer Vatisse a hand to help him stand up, Vatisse would just like do something super sneaky and exploit it.
Also, we don't need BriFox to look cool. We need BriFox to look confident.
Alright.
But not overconfident and not like obnoxiously confident.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
don't
I
be
think
so
I
confident
was.
that you're just like acting smug about it. But you gotta.
No, I am still nervous about this next match, especially because he's got new robots in that deal ranged damage.
Yeah, honestly, I should have done that from the beginning. I realized that at the very start of the match.
Except
Based
I
on
do
those
still
rules,
have.
I don't think it would have mattered anyways.
So no more Axis Snow Wombo combo. Interesting.
And like okay.
Now the question is BriFox swapping any robots?
No, this is gonna work well for me.
Okay. BriFox, question for you. Have you used that Ida in any match this tournament so far?
Is that a question I have to answer? It's not. There have been times where I thought I should switch out to that stun rather than disarm, but
Should and did are completely different.
yeah. No, I
There.
have only swapped my Esper out for the Ender once in my very first round.
Alright. We good to go?
Yeah, what's your energy production now?
My energy production is 17, because it's with this group it's one more than usual.
Cool.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna say you did forget to bring out 2 cards on this, which are the arrows.
Sorry, I was just going by what was on the tournament listing thing, and it didn't list them.
I know, I've stated that like 3 times.
Yeah, no, like, go ahead, bring them in. I'm not.
Yeah, I can vouch.
You know, I know there's been the issues, and really, if you can combine to it with the infinite combine pool, it's just there. The other thing is just for ease of use. Okay.
Oh, you already... Okay. That works then. I pulled those out of the card pile.
Okay, that's messy.
Anyway, it's fine. It didn't matter last round because you weren't using the arrows.
Yeah.
So, first turn, combine.
I'm just gonna swap these two guys around if that's cool. Just their positioning there.
Oh, positioning? Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say, you're gonna swap robots out. No.
No. The arrows did adjust my plan a bit, but the robots are the same. It's just the opening position.
BriFox,
Alright.
when did you get that Gon on your sideboard that you suddenly swapped in right now?
Oh, I know, right?
Yes. Arrow 6000 coming out turn 1. We're gonna try real hard with the crazy strats. And I'm pretty sure that leaves me with like 2 energy. We'll shifty L because...
Nope. Oh wait,
Fine.
Shifty would be the start of turn. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
like
Shifty is start of
Batiste
turn.
is gone, but Shifty is start of turn, so it's fine.
No,
Yeah.
Shifty's start of turn. So if you combine first, then you don't get your Shifty.
Yeah.
You forgot it.
I will let it slide.
Okay.
Gon will move 2, and that will be my turn. That should be all my energy. Alright, now what am I producing?
So we
all your
have
energy.
Reggie doing the risky play of a turn 1 arrow 6000.
This probably won't work. Just simply due to the fact of how much jamming is on that side. But we're gonna try regardless.
We shall indeed see.
We
have had a few people in this tournament so far try to go with the long-range strats from the beginning.
Let me tell you, this is the first time this tournament I felt that this was necessary.
That arcing laser is okay. 3 damage on no ones, but 4 dice.
Yes, 4 dice, 3 damage, no ones, aimed.
Yeah, so it's always going to be 2.
It's always going to be 3. What are you talking about?
It's always going to be 2 accuracy. He's talking about in terms of evasion.
Yeah, I'm talking about the accuracy.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I think I'm gonna
Okay.
Why is this happening in the finals? This just...
Because things went so stupid for me last time, I have to hope for the best. Oh, good. Cal is gone. Alright, cool. I forced that. I was really
My
hoping
Ion
for
does
that.
still have jamming, and my Sen has jamming too.
Actually, Sen
Yes.
5000 has more jamming than Cal would have had, so not a bad play.
I would have done the same thing. I don't think this is going to win me either, but we're going to go for it.
No. Okay, your turn.
Alright. Well, this is a real head scratcher.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the Arc, who doesn't have any jamming, or I could try and go for the level 3 that has jamming 2, and I probably will never hit. Second hand, if I do that, then that... Sure, we'll go for the Arc.
Okay.
This is how it's going to go for the rest of the game. Okay, your turn.
You don't want to do anything else?
So what's the point? Not saying that as like a I give up, but like you're nowhere near enough to me for me to have that anyone do anything at this point. I don't think you can laze. How fast does Sen move? I guess arrows could have moved too beforehand. And that's probably it.
Okay, 7, 12, 16 energy.
That's...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
And Kettle, could I?
Your
Would it be
turn.
too much to ask you to crunch numbers on how much 6 dice not being 1 is percentile-wise? Because I'm honestly curious
Round
about
one.
percents.
Round 2. Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
Alright.
I believe that has like a 66% chance of being successful.
66% on 6 dice not being 1?
On rolling 6
Really,
dice
we gotta
with
ask
no ones, I believe.
Jesse about that.
I believe 66%.
I guess 2 jamming is also different than not. Oh, no, I guess it wouldn't be because you're rolling 6 dice maximum anyways. Okay.
I do believe that percentage changes when you intentionally have someone re-rolling successes versus re-rolling
Yeah, that would.
your failures. So
No, because at max, you're going to be rolling 6 dice. The minimum doesn't really matter. So I don't think that changed too much.
okay, so yeah, I believe there's a 66% chance to not have ones in that group. Well, yeah, the numbers are a bit thrown off because of the jamming, I think. Because it's not exactly rolling 6 dice and trying to get no ones. I don't know. It's weird.
All right. Gon's gonna move 2. Then gonna try and defense buff. All right. Arrows is gonna roll 4 dice.
Against?
Send. Sorry. You want to jam those ones?
You want to jam
Part
the
of me
3
wants
and
to
the
jam-
2 out of spite?
I mean, part of me does, but I also want to not be spiteful.
Oh, yes, but you're in chat's right. It's 66% chance of at least 1-1.
By the way, one of those 2 and 3 became a 1.
Oh, wow.
This is unbelievable. I am very angry.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm
Goji, you're in
so
chat's
mad.
right. I was just reading the percentage. Well, it's about 66% chance of getting a 1 somewhere in those 6 dice.
Oh, a 66% chance of a 1.
Yep.
I thought I was asking for success percentiles, not failure
Oh,
percentiles.
33%.
So it would be 34.
Yeah, so about 2/3 of the time you are going to fail that attack against Laserbird.
All right. I'll move Stu. End turn.
Well, let's go 1,
So in the
2, 3,
past,
5, 6.
it's 8, 9, 10.
5. You had the defense buff on the gun or no?
I had defense buff on Gone. It's the only thing I've succeeded at so far.
Okay. Two, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Oh, whoops.
Okay. So we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that was silly of me.
And then we're gonna hope for good rolls. Those are good rolls.
That is 2
So
damage.
2 damage.
That's 4 damage.
2.
2. You're looking for 5s or
You
higher.
have a
You got a
defense
6 and a
buff?
4.
Oh, I got a. Sorry. Never mind. And then I suppose we'll take the 30% chance.
Against the Sen?
Yeah. Well, let me make. Hold on. These dice aren't official. Let me make sure I actually have enough energy because I didn't actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yes, I do. Okay. Now we're actually rolling.
I feel kind of not good about that.
I
Yeah,
said
'cause
it
you
beforehand,
did start
but fine.
writing, and
You started the
as they were-
rolling, and then you said it in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going to say that first roll was valid.
That's fine. Then I tried stopping in between because I actually wanted to count beforehand, but that's fine. All right,
Like,
it's your
I
turn.
get wanting to count in the middle. It's just like the timing of that's kind of important.
That is perfectly fine. I understand. It's your turn.
Did you give your gun the defense buff?
Gon didn't have enough energy to defense buff.
Okay, so then that movement's fine. So my Sen is going to use its EP laser.
Mm-hmm.
So every 4 and up is a hit for energy. I'm going to use my reroll 2 on 1 and the 3. So that is 3 energy drain.
Alright, so it's producing 0 energy.
One, two, three, four, 5. And then I will try and hit it with my slashing blade.
So at least I still have a chance in this game.
Okay, I did not hit. And we'll move my ion up 1. Your go.
Alright. So I still have a chance in this game, which is nice at least.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do an L-Fire first.
Nothing.
No successes.
Okay. And then we're gonna try... Wait, burst.
So state before you roll before what you're
2.
doing.
I am going to attack the Sen again with the arrows.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
jam the 6 and the 5.
Alright. Okay.
So that's
I
3
think
damage.
that's a dead
Yep,
Sen.
that's a dead Sen.
Okay. I was getting a little worried there.
Is it my turn?
Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Things might be getting dicey for BriFox now.
Yep. Yup.
I'm gonna move Gon up 3. I think, yeah, all I had was 3. Gon moves up 3, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool. I have 9 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that.
Okay, Arc Blade. Misses.
Ooh,
So my
that
ion will
arc
move up
missing
2.
is not,
No, that sucks.
not
Okay,
good.
your turn. What are you producing? 8.
Producing 9.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I got his gun last turn. That's right. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, last round.
Oh, I should have done something completely different there. That's fine. That was my fault for not seeing it. Although, if that had hit, this would have been the right thing to do anyways, so whatever.
Ah, damn. Your arc produces 5 energy. I don't like that.
Yep.
Alright. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna roll. Thank you. For our burst. Okay.
Nothing.
Yep.
And you now do not have the energy for Laser Arrow Soul.
I already knew that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do both in the same turn. Gon moves up there, and that's it.
Okay. I'm going to use my slashing arc blade on your arrows. For a hit, 3 damage.
Alright. Yeah.
Your L is still at full health, right? Hit it.
My L is
Yep,
still
L's at full health, but 0 production.
Alright. What we're going to do...
It's my turn.
Yeah, he hasn't
Still,
had his
sorry.
turn yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought you ended your turn.
1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Alright. This may lose me the game. This may very well win me the game. 1, 2. I don't see much else that can happen here at this point. We're going to roll our L-Fire. Now, if I roll 2 successes, I lose. If I roll 1 success, I win. And... yeah, if I roll 2 successes, I lose. If I roll 1 success, I win. If I roll 0 successes, I'm probably losing anyways. Okay. So, we... Oh, I miscounted that.
You also didn't hit me at all.
Yeah, he did.
1, 2,
Did he?
3.
Yeah, that's the radius 3.
Oh, terrain blocks it, but
Robots do not.
bots don't. Okay.
That's the key difference between robots and
Never
terrain.
mind. I
Yes.
miscounted and I just lost because of that.
Why is that?
I probably just lost. I forgot that my detonator is 2 spaces, not 3 spaces, so I can't kill you this turn. Unless,
Well, you dealt 2 damage to me, right?
I can still try with the arrows.
Hold on, you did 2 damage to me, right?
Yes.
My arc had already been hit once, so it's dead.
No, I already put you down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your arc got hit last game, not this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'd already
Cool.
set your health down. Sorry.
I am
Okay,
dropping
Kevin.
these dice. Cool. These dice are not rolls. Because I just want to
Okay,
move that
yep.
5. Actually, just
Totally
move the
fine.
5 out of the way and then I'll roll it. There we go. Alright. And that's not rolling.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. We're going to try with the last ditch Arrows shot. And no.
Okay, so Arrows has 1 health.
Arrows does have 1 health.
Okay. So it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use my arm Vulcans, because I just need to deal 1 damage, and having 2 rolls is better chance than 1.
Yes, for sure.
Success.
There it is.
Yep.
That is a dead
And
arrow.
you produce 1 energy.
Yeah, I know. Oh god, I'm so mad.
And that
I'm
is
not happy.
the end.
I was hoping
good game,
to at
Reggie.
least say oh, that was a good match by the end of it, but no, I'm just mad.
That was a pretty absurd final match there.
Reggie, do you want to do the 3rd match just to see if good rolls would help, or are you just done for the day?
No, I am furious.
Yep, that's fair. If you ever do want to do another match with these teams, I'd be up for it. It was fun, and I know you were getting really bad rolls.
I would be perfectly willing to fight you again. I think you did great, and I think that fuck those dice.
Totally.
Congratulations on your art, man.
So BriFox is the winner of the tournament.
Good game, man.
You happy about this is the first time your match hasn't been like 3 matches, 3
It's
rounds.
true.
How does it feel?
I'm shaking a little bit.
I'm shaking, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'm glad my friend came to watch that. That's great.
I mean, I'm trying to tell BriFox, if anyone wants to get their friends in on the next tournament, you can just say they'll have the
there's
chance to
target
try
now.
and kick your ass. And
well, I mean, regardless of whether this team won or not, next tournament I plan on playing a new team because I hate repeating things. And building teams is probably my favorite aspect of this. Of pretty much any game, just building characters and teams are great. I think this team was solid. So also you had good counters to my team to begin with, so I feel like you already had the advantage here. Because you had a really good team for mine with all the energy burn.
Yeah, no, when I watched the replay of your first streamed match, I'm like, and you admitted you had bad energy production. I'm like, oh yes.
I think you would have... Actually, you may not have noticed that if I didn't say it, but
No, I would have. I was checking everyone's energy production.
Oh, okay.
also, it's
yeah, if you have
BriFox.
a
He's
burn
going to
team,
energy
that makes
burn
sense.
anyone, no matter their energy production. Let's be real here.
It's true.
So, Reggie, I have a question for you then. Looking back on these matches, do you regret not swapping the Gon out for, like, your Snow or your Axis?
No,
No, that gun was horrible.
You asked that in a certain way that I gotta say no. I have to say, so after my first match, I realized that I should have had a replacement for the Gon, rather than... See, I would have changed out my sideboard probably from being SSM and arrows, because I should have had another G-type to replace the Gon, or because most of my... so every single combine I have involves a G-type. Every single thing on this team needs a G-type to function except for the arrows. The arrows is the only exception, and the arrows usually is a bad idea.
Okay,
I did in that last one because I was trying to throw a Hail Mary, but it didn't work.
Okay, so do you regret going for the arrows?
No, I think the arrows got me way further than last time, and I was still getting bad rolls. Mind you, BriFox also got bad rolls in that one, with how many times his arc blade fit. Actually, I suppose it was 50-50, which is not too bad.
Yeah.
So, he actually failed dice rolls, and I actually succeeded some. So that match was much better of an example. I still think that the arrows was good. It made him immediately have to rush me and use Cal. My whole plan was to have the L actually do damage, and it didn't want to do that.
No, I wanted to destroy your L as fast as I could. Also, Kettle, can I get you to do me a favor
What's up?
play a video on the tablet?
What's the video?
Oh,
It's
God.
tasteful.
Well, I just don't want to get the stream copyright stricken because we want to actually post the finals on the YouTube.
Oh, here, I will send it to you in Discord so you can watch it first, so I don't spoil it for everybody.
Is it not copyrighted? Yeah. Regardless of my luck, that was a good match, and I really like your team. Especially the
had a lot of fun
Esper.
with the team.
The Esper 600 is super cool.
So just
It's
looking at
good
that
so
real
long as
quick,
there's
I don't want to risk it.
Okay. That's fair.
I can see a Sen would be like your worst nightmare for that Esper.
I'll just... yeah, no, anything with aimed or radial damage just destroys me.
Or combine abilities that just do direct damage or detonator. Surprisingly, there are a surprising amount of counterplay options to it. But...
Yeah, and I tried to just like rush everything that countered me as fast as I
had
could.
some of the counterplays and they just never worked out.
Yeah.
Like this L400, I went into this game knowing that the L400 was going to be a godsend to me if it worked.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
that was like the best thing I had on my team against your team. So
yeah.
I will say, every single team that I have played against, I have had at least one robot that was a counterplay to it, which means I
Nice.
feel like I made a pretty good team.
No, you did. You definitely did. And I have to say, I love that we both went level 3 on for the fight.
What? You cut out.
Oh, did I? I was just saying, I love how in the final fight we both went level 3 on turn.
Yes, the final battle, we did an instant combined strategy, which
And
almost...
that is 100% not my normal playstyle. I combine as like a last resort.
I am so
and-
glad I forced you into combine.
Oh,
To
it
be
was
fair,
hilarious.
with your team, I would have done the exact same thing, because your
Well, I needed that
Esper and your
mobility
Sen
and
could have
that
just died
jamming.
instantly.
Yeah. No, they would have. It's like, okay, these are gonna die. So it's like, we gotta do this. Gotta rush him.
So, BriFox,
So I'm-
I've got some questions for you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you regret not swapping Cal out for the Ender 100 against Reggie's team at all?
No, I think the only time it didn't work well was against his arrows, and I just swapped up to the Sen anyways. Which I would have done with the Ender regardless.
Honestly, I'm amazed that you didn't go with the Ender 100 with how much you were telling me you wanted to kill the L, because you'd have done double damage with it.
Oh, that's fair. I never think of the anti.
Anti-air is so good.
It is.
It's just only in specific situations.
What I like is how everyone thinks the Esper is flying, but it's not, and they all attack and go, haha, I killed them. Like, no, you did 1 damage. You go, I have anti-air. I'm not flying.
So the other
Great.
reason I asked about the Ender is the Ender has access to the Ender 1000 and Ender 5000, which combined can be pretty aggressive. So say you get the turn one arrows, you could have had half your team across the board that first turn.
Oh, with Blitz, yeah. Ooh, that would have been good.
Shit, yeah, that would have been a good play if you had Ender.
I also noticed you didn't make use of your arc all that much with the flickering. Do you regret not going Ninja Bot at any point?
In this fight, in the first round, I actually thought about it a couple times. And there was that one where I rushed something. Oh, no, in this last fight. In this last fight, when I originally rushed the arrows with my arc and then failed, and I said, oh, I should have done something different, I was thinking I should have ran back to my Ion, combined, and then run in to flicker it. But that I only thought that because I failed the roll, so...
Yeah.
I do love the Ninja Bot, though. That flicker is just so good.
The Izzy Combine also has flicker, so you can get some pretty good value with your team there.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the elf... So I... There was one thing I should have done that would have greatly improved my game. And that is the fact that if I had put the L right here, instead of right here, I could have accuracy buffed him with the arrows.
Oh, yeah.
And
that would have helped a lot.
I think that would have won me the game. So
I think you never used your accuracy, which didn't help.
I was thinking too much about using the soul laser, and honestly, I have overload, but I don't think I had enough energy anyways.
So I would like to say with your
arrows has
turn
refuel.
there, Reggie, when you use the L and you damage your arrows first, if you had managed to kill the arc, BriFox would have lost. Because it would have checked his energy production first, and he would have only had 4. So
is that how that
you
works?
being down at 1 energy production wouldn't have mattered until your recharge phase.
It's true.
Oh, okay, well...
Which is why I was going like, hey, he didn't hit, right?
So my entire plan was I'm so used to the L having 3 range that I always forget that Detonator is a 2 range ability.
Oh, I see what you were talking about there.
I had 5 energy. I had just enough energy to combine, but I was 3 spaces away from you.
Oh, crap.
So, if I had actually remembered how the ability worked, I would have realized that wouldn't have been as good of an idea. But I think that was the only play I could have made anyways at that point, was to hope I hit for 1, and then the arrows also hit. Which, to be fair, was a long shot. I was trying to do a lot of long shots in that last game.
Yeah, sometimes they pay off, and they would make for a pretty cool final round.
Oh, it's true.
You know, I gotta say, my luck has been average until just now, and typically my luck in this game is just rolling a lot of ones anyways, so I feel like it just all waited until I got to the finals. Because my other matches, like, I haven't had incredibly good luck, nor have I had incredibly bad luck.
I have had ridiculously good luck with my jamming. I've rolled so many ones when I needed to with that. It's been kind of stupid.
Also, with how much drain you did, I was just hoping that you get close enough that I could use my Axis. And once you started draining me, my Axis became a complete non-threat. Like, he couldn't do anything. I
was terrified of your Axis. I made sure to stay on the opposite side of the entire time.
Yeah, but once you had energy drain, so essentially once I had left that line down with energy drain of Snow Axis, where I thought the Gon was protecting them, that was the point where the Axis stopped being useful. Because I had lost 4 energy production, I have to use 5 energy to buff him, and then he has 6 dice to use, or he has to move and then use 3 dice to do 3 damage. And at that point, like, he either wasn't worth it. I think you avoided him more than you needed to, but because I think he was always way too far away from you.
Yeah, he kind of was.
But he was useless after that first attack that you did.
Also, I just want to check something. So, because this tournament had people in multiple different countries around the world, and I've won, does this mean I can call myself the champion?
The what?
The world champion, I think he means.
Yeah.
World champion, huh? I don't know. To do that, you need to beat the Elite Four, which is Breeze, Jesse, Ryan, and myself.
Excuse me, why is Breeze in the Elite Four?
He's the first one.
I feel like I could apply for this position at that point.
Look, he's the first member of the Elite Four, just...
He's there to give you that false sense of security as the match. It's like, oh, this is nothing, and then it's like, oh no.
The Elite Three didn't have the same ring to it.
I like just imagining that Breeze is part of the Elite Four from the current Pokemon games, where like, oh, it's the Elite Four, they're the toughest Pokemon trainers, and they throw out 3 Pokemon. Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't played the last 2 games, but I remember playing like X, and oh my gosh, the fact that like the Elite Four at the end of the game, the toughest fighters. I think the person who had the most Pokemon in that entire game was like the Ice Trainer who had 5. Even he didn't have the full listing. It was so sad.
And then you have to fight the current Elite Four champion, which is actually just all of us in a 4-player point control game.
They're saying that Breeze should be a professor rather than the Elite Four, which I think makes sense.
Okay, fine. You have to fight Jesse twice, once in regular and once in point control.
Stop.
You're the one who argued against Breeze. I'm just saying. We tried to make it easy on you, and now...
I gotta say, I'm having more fun with this conversation than I had with that match.
Ooh. Ooh. So, it'll be written in the AEGIS blog tomorrow, a direct quote from Reggie. BriFox's team was so cancerous that I just had no fun.
Ouch.
No, these dice are filled with tumors, okay? Like, those ones, those are all tumors.
Yeah, now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go check to...
You need to go polish your championship belt?
No, I have to send a thank you check to Berserk Games. They helped in the...
Oh, okay, yeah, he rigged the dice beforehand. I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you, Reggie. This isn't actually the base Aegis mod. He sent me a custom
Look,
one to
I
use.
would believe it if you told me it.
He sent me
I
a custom
didn't.
Aegis mod to use. I didn't want to argue. The whole
Look, I
thing.
even tried getting
Like,
out
I had
the blue
bees
dice.
ready to be shipped out if he didn't go through with this.
I was
so-
blackmailed. Let's be real here.
I even tried to get the blue dice because he pulled out of the blue bag, but I just realized that he had dice before I even came in.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
copy and pasted them in. He asked me to promote him, actually, so he could access his saved object.
I mean, he's the one who put Cal on my board. He knew. BriFox, I want to tell you what I was going to do if I won, because it was hilarious.
What was that?
I was going to try and get Emily to draw an image. I was going to have you do your. You wanted to get Cal regardless, I think.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell Emily to copy and paste all the background art of that and change out Cal for Vatisse. And then all the hearts you were going to have, I was going to replace them with squids, and I was going to have Popstar Vatisse. And I was going to try and convince the devs to send a card to you as Popstar Vatisse.
That's hilarious.
I'd like to say we would have.
But now that I've lost, it's not fitting anymore.
Earlier we were talking about
Emily lost a sale for you.
Earlier we were talking about alternate universe Cal. If she was raised by Luxiana, rescued by Luxiana instead of Nolan.
Oh yeah.
And how she'd probably still be a pop star, but she'd just be a member of Baby Metal instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured she'd be metal instead. That'd be great.
But still a pop star.
Oh man, I would have loved that fucking Popstar Vatisse. That would have been fucking hilarious.
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm more imagining Vatisse in the Elvis outfit with the slicked up hair and under his top hat is a giant pompadour.
It's a pompadour, but it's just up.
You see how when you look at Vatisse's art, how the hat curves forward a bit? The hat's actually just conforming to the shape of his hair.
If he takes his hat off, he just bends his hair forward?
If he just takes his hat off, the weight of his hair pulls it forward. He's using the hat to restrain it, his true power. It's like a pompadour tipped with a small spike at the end with the little arrows, like his mustache.
I'm so happy we can have fun afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, those two matches. Well, the second match was fine, honestly. The second match didn't go my way, but it was okay.
Close. The second match was so close. We both rolled badly.
Yeah, we honestly did. It could have gone either way at any point. That first match, no.
No, that was...
So I think I succeeded at 3 Gone defenses, and I made 1 success on an L. And then I failed every single other roll.
I think so.
Mind you, a couple of those head jamming.
Yeah, I did jam quite a few attacks first game.
You jammed 2 attacks, which were 2 Vatisse... no, you jammed 3 attacks, 3 Vatisse tentacles. I failed 2 of them because... I failed 1 naturally, actually. You didn't jam the first one. The second one jammed and failed, and the third one actually jammed.
Yeah.
But that didn't end up mattering. Oh. So salt. Everything is salt.
Well, I need to go get some food.
Alright. I need to come up with a new team now.
Fantastic.
I was coming up with a new team either way.
Reggie, if you want help testing a team for the next tournament, I'll help you out.
I gotta think it first. I'm still not sure whether I want to go with... I think I'm gonna do Luxiana or Whitehelm. Since
Sweet.
No one played them this time. Honestly, I'm really thinking Whitehelm, because I don't see anyone play him, and I feel like he's a really good character that people...
No, I'd want to see some Whitehelm.
Whitehelm's fun, because you can toss him on the Ipple. So I approve.
That's probably exactly what I'm doing. Because I love the Ipple, and he's the greatest of fear tactics.
Well,
He both
Reggie,
implies
I'm rooting for
drain-
your comeback victory against BriFox in the next tournament.
Oh no.
BriFox, do you actually plan on making a different team, or do you want to play the same team next tournament?
I can.
Or even perfecting your team, I guess, would be.
I might tweak it. I might do another Cal team with like a different strategy. I might do a Rios team.
Okay, so it may not necessarily be Cal. I was just curious.
I mean, like, Cal is fun and fits my playstyle. Like, I just naturally hug the walls anyway, so the fact I get jamming out of it is so good.
Yeah, Cal.
So-
I like Cal's ability. It's definitely unique, and it works really well with the Esper. Honestly,
It does. The Esper is the obvious choice.
But yeah, congratulations on your win. I'm still mad. But I'm just mad at the first match, honestly.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Alright. Well, you go have fun with your dinner.
Thanks. See you guys.
Have a good night, everybody. Oh, Reggie, if you want to stick around real quick, I'll give you permissions for the table flip.
Eh.
No? There we go. Have a good night, everybody.